All right, what's going on, guys? I found this really cool website I want to share with everyone. So it's a website to track your dividends. Um, so this is the website is trackyourdividends.com. A link will be in the description. But let's take a look at the website. So if I go over here to dashboard, and I already made an account, it's free. These guys don't know who I am. It's not like they reached out to me, so this is not sponsored. I found it on my own, and I thought, hey, this is really cool. And I know a lot of you guys would probably like something like this, especially if you have multiple portfolios. You may have a 401k with work, you may have an IRA, you may have a brokerage account, and you kind of want to be able to track all of your dividend income that you're getting across multiple platforms. I think this free tool is a great way to do it. So let's just jump right in and see how it works. So if you go over here to add holdings, and you can make you could add different trackers. So if you want to like separate per account, and then the summary, I guess, will just kind of be everything you have. But let's jump over to add holdings. And for a ticker, let's say JPM. So JP Morgan, that's a nice dividend stock. Amount of shares, I don't know, we'll say I have 100 shares. And then you could put a cost basis into it. I'm not going to do that. Oh, I guess I have to. I don't know, we'll say $100, 100 shares. Hit add holdings. And there we go. So right away, you can see that we have 100 shares of JP Morgan. Shows you the price, the change, what my profit or loss is, some basic information. But then you can see right here, we got expected dividends. These are the expected dividends I will make throughout the year. So you can see annual income, $400, because our yield on cost is 4%. Our annual income right there. And then here's what our portfolio yield is. So far, it's a pretty basic layout. Let's add in some more holdings so we could see it really come together. So let's say, how about ticker symbol O, which is Realty Group. And let's also say 100 shares. Cost basis, I don't know, $60. Add holding. And now we could see how that ends up getting added down here. So it is a monthly dividend for Realty Group. So we can see each month I'm getting paid. On, say, May and June is just going to be ticker symbol O. But then July is going to be both JP Morgan and ticker symbol O. So that's why the upcoming dividend is $126 for that month. And again, we could see we got our annual income breakdown over here. And right here, total. So that's our total annual income from both positions. So let's keep adding some more holdings so we can really start to see this come together. How about 3M? That's another good one. We'll say $100 as well. Hit add. Let's add another one. How about Procter and Gamble? I'm just adding dividend stocks that I can think of off the top of my head. Another one, I don't know, KO, Coca-Cola. Everyone likes that as a dividend stock. Again, we'll say 100 shares, add holding. So what do we got? We got 5 stocks now. We can really start to see this come together. So here's our expected dividends. If we want a sector diversity, looks like we have to upgrade to a premium version. So I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in or not. Again, this isn't a plug for this. I'm just going to be looking at the free version here. Of course, got like ads and stuff down here. But let's start to dive in a little bit more because there's more tabs than just this main screen. So with this, if we click on View Upcoming Dividends right here, you'll see that'll be a bigger picture so we can kind of see what's going on. What's cool is it'll show you what your average is for each month, what your highest month is, and then what your lowest month is. I think that's kind of cool. And then here's kind of a table breakdown of what's paying you each month. And then right here, you also have a calendar. So we could see which day am I getting paid in May? Which day am I getting paid in June? So it's going to show me those days. And let's see, if we keep scrolling down, you can see a nice little list of confirmed dividend payouts and then expected upcoming dividend payouts and then what those payouts will be. That's also pretty cool. If we scroll back up, if I just jump over here, this is going to be the same as summary because I only have one tracker. Let's go back to the dashboard. You know what? Let's add a few more in. So just thinking of them off the top of my head, we got J&J. We'll just have 100 shares of everything. So J&J, add holdings. How about an ETF? The DIA, so the Dow Jones. We'll say 100 shares. Cost basis, I don't know, $300. Hit add. Let's also add, how about STOR? Store, whoops, wrong one. Store Capital, that's another REIT, and we'll say 100 shares on that. And how about SCHD, Charles Schwab Dividend Index? We'll say 100 shares and add. Okay, so now we can see it's a little bit more variance. We got some more stuff going on here. Total income is now almost $3,000 for the year. Let's jump into a couple of other tabs. So up here, there's some more tabs. So let's hit on diversification. It'll show, okay, here's how much we have in this hypothetical portfolio, $111,000. We got a nice little asset allocation. So we got 91% is equities, and then we got 8% is real estate. Our nice little sector breakdown, that's pretty cool. We could jump over to industry as well, and it shows that. All right, let's scroll down our individual holdings. So this is kind of nice. The least amount would be store at 2.9%, and then Dow would be the most at almost 30%. And then we got a nice diversification breakdown here. Let's see, income diversification, dividend payers, 8 out of the 8 holdings that we have. Oh, this is nice. So we have the highest yield and then the largest income. So we could see, hey, what's yielding the most and where is the most money coming from? In this case, both of them are 3M. And okay, stock sector exposure kind of shows what we're exposed to. A lot of defensive, almost 34%. No other, no crypto. Okay, we could add crypto. Obviously, that's not going to pay us a dividend. But I guess you could really just kind of add everything into this. Let's go back to the dashboard. Let's see. Let's go to add holdings. See if we could add maybe, say, Bitcoin. I'm going to guess BTC. All right, let's maybe type in Bitcoin. All right, that's probably the best that we're going to get right there. Yeah, let's try doing that. Say if I have 1 Bitcoin. Let's pretend I bought it for, I don't know, $20,000. Let's see if that works. So Bitcoin average 20,000, profit loss price. No, that didn't look like it worked. So to get rid of holdings, let's see. I think we have to go to, you click on the portfolio, and then you have a little edit button right here. So that's not the right Bitcoin because it says the price is 0. So let's delete that. And then let's go back to add holdings. Let's try maybe BTC USD. That's probably what we need. Let's try that. So we'll say 1 Bitcoin. And then price, we'll say $20,000. Add holding. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, so there we go. Current price as I'm recording this, $27,000. So that was able to add in. And then if we go over to diversification, all right, there we go. We got the little heat map going now. So you can see there's my crypto breakdown. And then that gets incorporated in there as well. And then if we scroll down, we can now see the diversification. There's other, which is crypto. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. We go to upcoming dividends. That's the thing that we already looked at. So you can see when we'd get paid for each thing. Now, future value. Let's take a look at that. I guess this is just probably your expected, not only portfolio value. I don't know how they're coming up with the future value. Maybe they're just taking what these expectations are for each position that you have and putting it together. And I do like the annual income. Let's see, 90. Yeah, I'm not too sure how they're coming up with the projected value. I don't know if they're just adding your annual income that you're making from the dividends, but that is something nice to look at. We got 10 years. We go all the way out to 25 years. So that's really cool how you can kind of see that after 25 years, if I just keep what I have going on, I'll be making $23,000 a year, or expected to make $23,000 a year just in income. just in dividends, I should say. And that's with my account being a little over $560,000. Okay, here we go. Customize. So we have a dividend growth, our price appreciation, our maximum dividend yield. So this is with a very, very conservative price appreciation. So let's say it's higher. Let's say, I don't know, it's 7% because I don't think this is counting for inflation. Let's hit update chart. And then you can see, there we go. That's much higher now. After 25 years, we'd be at over $1 million. So that's where that's coming in, right down here. You can mess around with that and kind of figure out where you might be income wise and actual appreciation wise. And let's see, we got a research tab. We're not going to get into that, but that's probably a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, I mean, this is a free website, trackyourdividends.com. Again, this is not a sponsorship or anything. I found this and I thought, you know what? This is a really cool website that I think a lot of people could get use out of, especially if you have multiple portfolios and you want to just, in a very simplistic way, track everything all on one place. I would definitely check this out. Again, a link will be in the description to click on this. And guys, as always, I will see you in the next one.